Hey everyone, if you love to watch history, hit that subscribe button and watch the video till the end because video is going to be very interesting. Your support keeps this channel going. How Rosa Parks ignited a revolution. Setting the scene. Racial tension in 1950s America. Segregation in all public spaces. The daily humiliation faced by Black Americans. Brief introduction to Rosa Parks. A seamstress, an activist, an ordinary citizen with extraordinary courage. Thesis statement. Parks's refusal to surrender her seat was not an isolated act of defiance, but the spark that ignited a mass movement for civil rights, proving how one individual's bravery can change the course of a nation's history. Historical context. Jim Crow laws and segregation. Origins and legal backing of Jim Crow laws after Reconstruction. Separate but equal doctrine from Plessy v. Ferguson, 1896. Examples of segregation: schools, buses, restaurants, theaters, public restrooms. B. Life in Montgomery, Alabama. Segregation was rigidly enforced. Public transportation policies. Black passengers required to sit in the back, give up seats to white passengers if the bus was crowded. Montgomery's role as a microcosm of racial injustice in the South. C. Early civil rights efforts. Organizations like the NAACP were already fighting legal battles, e.g., Brown v. Board of Education in 1954. Black community leaders laying groundwork for broader resistance. Rosa Parks, beyond the myth. A. Rosa Parks' early life and influences. Childhood experiences with racism in Alabama. Influences from her mother and grandfather regarding self-respect and dignity. Marriage to Raymond Parks, an activist. B. Political and civil rights involvement. Rosa's active role in NAACP as secretary working with E.D. Nixon. Prior training at the Highlander Folk School, a center for social justice and activism. C. Dispelling the tired seamstress myth. Parks was not physically tired, she was tired of giving in. Her action was deliberate, planned resistance rooted in years of frustration and activism. December 1, 1955. The Act of Defiance. A. The events on the bus. Specifics of the bus incident. Parks' boarding, seating rules, demand to move, and her calm refusal. The driver, James F. Blake, and his history with Parks, prior confrontation in 1943. Parks' quiet dignity during the arrest. B. Immediate consequences. Parks' arrest, booking and release on bail. Community's initial outrage and discussion of possible responses. C. Rosa Parks' personal thoughts, her reflections in later interviews about her emotions at the time. Fear, determination, moral clarity. The Montgomery Bus Boycott. A. Planning and organization. Joanne Robinson's overnight printing of thousands of boycott flyers. E.D. Nixon, and ministers like Ralph Abernathy, organizing the initial meeting. Martin Luther King Jr., emerging as a spokesman. B. Community mobilization. 40,000 Black residents participated. Walking miles to work. Carpool networks established. Women's Political Council's crucial role. C. The boycott's impact lasted over a year, 381 days. Severe economic blow to Montgomery's bus system. Strengthening of solidarity within the Black community. Legal battle. Browder v. Gale. A. Moving to the court's strategic decision to challenge bus segregation legally. Case brought by 5 women, not Rosa Parks directly, to diversify the plaintiffs. B. Court rulings and victory. District Court's ruling that bus segregation was unconstitutional. Supreme Court upholds the decision. End of legally sanctioned bus segregation in Montgomery in December 1956. Broader impact of Rosa Parks' actions. A. Catalyzing a national movement. Spread of sit-ins, freedom rides, and broader civil disobedience. Influence on young activists like the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, SNCC. B. The rise of Martin Luther King Jr., King's emergence as a national figure during the boycott. Formation of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC. Transformation of civil rights strategy. Shift from legal-only strategies to mass direct action. Empowerment of grassroots activism. Rosa Parks' later life and continuing activism. A post-boycott struggles. Faced job loss, harassment, and economic hardship after the boycott. Relocation to Detroit, Michigan with her husband. B. Lifelong activism. Continued work on issues like housing discrimination, political prisoners, and voting rights. Support for Black Power movements in the 1977 S.C. Presidential Medal of Freedom, 1996. Congressional Gold Medal, 1999. Her lying in honor in the U.S. Capitol after her death in 2005. First woman to receive this tribute. Conclusion: reflection on Rosa Parks as a symbol of courage, resistance, and quiet strength. Analysis of how individual actions, when rooted in moral conviction, can lead to systemic change. Ongoing relevance of Parks's legacy in contemporary struggles for justice and equality. Final thought: Rosa Parks showed that one voice, backed by righteousness, could ignite a revolution heard around the world. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more amazing history content, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.